We're into the JaR 2 album now. And let's start with the album cut title, which is Code. We both remember now, this song began when we were in our Cambria homes. And the reason for being there at this time was to write for a bunch of days. I had come up with a lick the night before, a piano lick. And that's the melody in the chorus. And don't you get it, don't you get it, or whatever I was saying, triggered Randy.
Like a lot of things that Jay does, I mean, I can hear just a couple of lines and it just kind of sets me off into a direction. And of course the music has to kind of suggest something too, but I don't know. I was all set to write for JaR, which is basically just to unplug any kind of rules or anything. And so suddenly I got off into this idea about having some sort of a puzzle and have each verse have a little clue. By the time you finish the whole song, you'll figure out what the secret code is in the song. And we actually even had talked about at one point doing a whole album full of
one code per song to solve a master code, but you realize
well, first
the
of all,
the task would be ridiculous.
Yeah, and in fact, once we started writing for JaR 2, we realized that there were so many interesting premises that were coming up, and you'll hear in JaR 2, each song's like a little short story in itself. But the thing that was great about Code was I just love solving puzzles.
Where did Rand go? Anybody see what happened to Randy? Where did he go? We're supposed to do this music video. Where did he go? Listen to me. Take your right hand, press index finger key. That's the first part, so pay attention, please. 1,000 nickname, then take off the G. Add a letter, the one in front of Z. Now I'm with the game. Don't you get it? Can't you see it? Don't you get it? Cracking the code. Think about it, figure out it, try to find it. Written in stone. Any minute, any second, can't you feel it? Decipher the clues. Listen for it, don't ignore it, stand before it, then you will know. Start with 30 and figure the sign. Add on 16, tack on a 1.5. For the last word, just divide by 3. What's in common with horses and dogs? Parimutuel, that's my one last clue. I'm giving away. Don't you get it? Can't you see it? Don't you get it? Cracking the code. Think about it, figure out it, try to find it. Written in stone. Any minute, any second, can't you feel it? Decipher the clues. Listen for it, don't ignore it, stand before it, then you will know. Use a compass, take a number, think of something, open your eyes. In between it, all around it, underneath it, visualize. And don't you get it, don't you need it, don't you get it, follow your nose. Think about it, figure out it, try to find it, cracking the code. Don't you get it? Don't you get it? Don't you get it? Don't you get it? Think about it. Think about it. Think about it. Any minute, any second, can't you feel it? Decipher the cruise. Listen for it, don't ignore it. Stand before it, then you will know. Use a compass, take a number, think of something. Open your eyes. In between it, all around it, underneath it, visualize. And don't you get it? Don't you need it? Don't you get it? Follow your nose. Think about it, figure out it, try to find it, cracking the code.